This is Chelsea's audience.
I stand before you to introduce the world of resumes. However, not just any resume. The resume that will capture the eyes of a Fortune 500. I will state brief and concise evidence of how to compose a resume. Now that all of that is out of the way, I am almost more than sure that all of you have been required to compose a resume, whether it was for a college assignment or for a potential employer. Resumes are an essential component in the hiring process. If a resume is improperly composed or lacks matters of importance, it will not, I repeat, will not be reviewed. Today, I will present my top 3 components of the model resume. I chose this topic to expound upon because statistics prove the average employer to spend only 5 seconds reviewing a resume. This means your job credibility is basically determined on a simple glance. With that being stated, I am more than sure that all of you would want to make your resume a glance worth remembering. Secondly, I have had many of my peers and colleagues consult with me for suggestions on how to improve their resumes. I myself am no expert. However, I have been favored in the resume arena. I plan to expose you all to 3 supporting components in comprising a resume in an effort toward job longevity. My 3 primary components of a model resume are: it should be compiled to meet the means of the supplicant. Your career objectives should be broad yet clear. And finally, your first impression is your last. Without further ado, you will now witness the unsurpassed resume tips of Chelssee Brown. My first tip is to compile your resume with your supplicant in mind. This simply implies that you should consider the person or persons who will be reviewing your resume when preparing it. You wouldn't want to prepare a chronological resume stating your job consistency if you're applying for a functional job that will potentially cause for large work gaps. Furthermore, it is very important that you are very honest with every aspect, specifically your interest in the specific field of which you are applying. State skills that you could potentially offer, should you have any. My second tip is to state your career objective broad and clear. This statement will succinctly declare what you're looking for in a job, as well as show your employer that you have career goals and aspirations. It should be clear enough to show your favor in a title specifically, yet broad enough to display your open mind to any opportunity. You should accommodate the position by, again, stating your experience. From personal experience, I admit that oftentimes experience is the gateway to your career. Granted, you discover the right employer. Finally, your first impression is your last. As I previously stated, you should place yourself in the employer's position when preparing a resume. Nevertheless, your goal is to succeed others who are just as, if not more qualified than yourself. Employers want to know, why is it they should hire you? What do you have to offer that other applicants don't? What you have to offer should exemplify itself on that piece of paper called your resume. As I close, I'd like you to know you have just witnessed Chelssee Brown's expertise on resumes. I hope that on your next job-seeking journey, you remember your supplicant, career objective, and first impression. If so, I have a feeling you will be victorious. Thank you.